Just wanted to do a short video of the Sonus Faber Gravis 2 subwoofer I purchased this past year. Believe it or not, there's not one video on YouTube on this subwoofer, and there's a video about everything on YouTube, but really strange. Not one subwoofer video on this. Anyhow, I was looking for subwoofers. I've had several, but I was upgrading my tower speakers, and so I decided I wanted to go with a super high quality subwoofer. I've had several. I've had bigger, more powerful subs, and I wanted to go with something in a mid-size that just puts out plenty of power. I don't like big boomy sounds. Just don't like them. And so I wanted something super musical, but also something that looked really nice. And so I ended up going with the Sonus Faber, because I'm not a big fan of the high gloss piano black, or, Rel. They got orange, green, and red Rels. I'm not a big fan. I think it looks cheesy, cheap, and it's not my style. Having grown up in the 70s, I grew up, with the vintage hi-fi and stuff. In any case, I'm very pleased with it musically. 350 watts RMS, which is plenty of power for, even my large towers. And I really like this connection. The Speak-On connector is the same thing as the Rel. Only I ordered this off of eBay. I upgraded the cable to a 14 gauge. They give you the cheap 22 gauge, 33 feet. I didn't want 33 feet. I didn't want the cheap 22 gauge, so got one off eBay. Didn't spend a fortune on it. And anyhow, also I've had DSP and I've had the bigger subwoofers, and I'm thinking down the road, if I get to be 70 years old one day, I could still lift. But these 12-inch, 18-inch cubes, this is 14-inch cube and 45 pounds. I can still handle it when I get older. I didn't want an 18-inch subwoofer that weighed 80, 90 pounds. And I don't want two subwoofers. This thing is great. I do not feel the need for stereo subs. If you do the subwoofer crawl and you find a good spot, which I found here, and your listening position is in a perfect spot, and you can dial it in. If you have one listening position, you can get great sounding bass without a second sub unnecessary. And so it is Class AB, and that's another thing I like about it, because my amp is Class AB. I'm running a stereo preamp and power amp separates, and I have the crossover right in the low 50 hertz range. It sounds really good with my speakers. Blends perfectly. Volume is about 60%. Plenty of, I don't have to, it's a set and forget. It's set and forget. I don't like those DSPs where you're futzing with your cell phone to control your subwoofer, and then you end up playing with it too much. And there's also a little bit of latency with that. And so this is really music oriented here. Sorry about I have a dry throat. Sorry about the clearing the throat here. And so this is just pure musical sub. I'm not a hi-fi guy. I mean, I'm a hi-fi guy, but not a home theater guy. And I'm all about music. And I have my living room and dining room here just dedicated to music and guitars. And so I'm in a near field listening position. I got like a 7-foot triangle here with my speakers, and I get a wonderful sound stage. But anyhow, this blends wonderfully. Plenty of power, clean power. I just figured I'd do a short video. Anybody looking for an alternative to Rel, something that looks much nicer, leather top, nice wood grain, really nice feet. I don't have any complaints about this. Very good. Musically, it's tight, powerful, and clean. And it sounds as good as it looks. And so I'm very, very pleased. And so I want to do a short video, and just, if anybody's interested in looking at different subwoofers, other than just the standard blacks, and looking for a higher quality. These are 1,500 brand new. I ended up getting a mint condition return for $1,000, and so I'm extremely happy with it. And I put it on a platform. The carpet I have is extremely thick, so I ended up just putting it on a platform, and I think it does sound a little bit better. But anyhow, that's about it. I just wanted to do a quick video here. Sonus Faber Gravis 2, super quality. They're a they're a super. I mean, they're ridiculously high priced. They got $100,000 speakers. They're very good quality. And so if you go up to the Gravis 3, 4, and 5, the price goes up quite a bit, but they really are, quality-wise, is unbelievable, looks and sound. And so anyhow, this is my short video of the Gravis 2 here.